Hello, 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 and welcome to Unlocking Love's Power. We're going to dive into the Leo full moon and the Age of Aquarius. We are live and we are in love. So we're going to break this down. If you want to stick around, we're going to do a blessing. We're going to open space. We're going to go over the meaning of the Leo full moon right now, how that ties into numerology, and how that comes into the tarot as well. Then we're going to do a short meditation at the end of this so that you can begin to tap into this new Aquarian energy. There's a lot of air there for you. There's a lot of love there for you. And if you're anxious to begin and to get this love invigorated and incorporated to part of your life, then this is why we're here. So for any of those of you that are late to the show, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell so you get those notifications. And leave a comment down below if you would like, and then be on the lookout for some really awesome stuff, awesome changes coming up, and it's going to be fantastic. And if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. So for any of, and I'm going to turn the mic down just a little bit because I think we're a little bit loud, but I am feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Okay, so we're going to dive in right now. If you can hear me, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to turn the mic down just a little bit because I think we're a little bit loud. Fantastic. Fantastic. So here we go, kids. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready for the flow? We got some full moon in the background. All right. So first we're going to dive in, and we're going to open this space with I want to do a special prayer, right? A special prayer. In this sacred moment, in this transitory period, in this shift of one age to another, we gather as a group under a benevolent gaze of the cosmos, of the Creator, and we invoke those blessings to transcend time and space, to add a new texture and a new taste to this environment that will increase the flavor of life, that will help us find meaning on the deepest level. On this extraordinary day of January 25th, 2024, under the radiant Leo full moon, are you ready? We come together as seekers of truth, courage, and creativity and love, and may the universe shower us with its boundless wisdom, opening our hearts to the profound experiences that wait within. Amen. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a teaser to the Age of Aquarius, to the shift. I'm going to just give you a little inspiration for telepathy. All right. Number one, guess a color and guess a number 1 through 20. We'll say that in a second. So a color and a number from 1 through 20. So as we unite in this cosmic dance, with these cosmic messages coming in, remember that we are more than physical beings. All right? We are spiritual beings. We are ethereal beings. We are multidimensional beings. We are conduits of the universe's secrets, and we share this space to awaken these dormant powers. Things like telepathy, ESP, intuition, insight, all of those areas which are going to be coming to fruition as we move towards a unified field, as we move to the opening of the Kali Yuga, or the closing of the Kali Yuga, as we move to the golden era. I don't want to call it the utopian age, but it'll be, we're going from the I am to the we are. So feel that connection. Imagine what telepathy feels like. Imagine that two people, you're standing together holding a silver string. They put it to their third eye. They send a message down that string to someone else. Think of it like weaving a little tapestry of invisible threads with starlight, sending a message like, I'm sending you this over the waves right now. You see, as above, so below, the principle of correspondence through hermetics, this is right now a witness of telepathy, what we're witnessing up, right? So for a moment, let's embrace that idea, that thought, that intention, that we have the power to transcend physical boundaries. And as you're doing that, the color is blue. You don't have to get it right. It's just an exercise. And the number is 13, right? So I'm going to open the space so that it's safe. Picture, if you will, at this radiant sphere sitting on your screen, sitting in real time. You can hear the water. You can feel the moon. You can feel the warmth of the evening air. This shimmering white light hitting the water. Imagine this sphere is not just a boundary. It's a beautiful, all-encompassing field. And that field is encompassing you as well, forming a glow around you, connecting you to the energies of today. And the full moon in Leo and the Age of Aquarius and all the encompassing themes of love are supporting you, are sending you a message, are shining for you. And they are allowing us to stand together within this sphere, within this orb of light, within our own mutual manifested Merkaba. As a group, we are united in our quest for truth and love, and today we will define space. We will open our eyes, and we will dive into the deeper meaning and purposes of this full moon and this transition into Aquarius. Because today, as you already know, as I've said multiple times, this is the Leo full moon, and it's a very auspicious day under this beautiful sky, whether you're in morning, noon, or night. We find ourselves standing at this pivotal juncture. It's a little bit of a spectacle. It's kind of akin to a divine spotlight. It's illuminating your innermost desires, your courage, your creativity. It's calling you to the forefront. This has a lot of fire energy, a lot of Leo fire, charisma, courage. There's a lot of lion. There's a lot of Leo pulsing with determination. Enjoying the drama, enjoying the field that is drama, right? Feeling this connection deeply. So we're going to take that spotlight. We're going to gather in this air of this full moon. We're going to roar like the lion. We're going to give it, just reach down right now. Put your hand on your lower belly and just give it a growl. Connect to that animal inside. Connect to that charisma inside. Connect to that calling inside as we sit with this full moon energy today. I invite you to bask in it. I invite you to illuminate the far corners that you want to reach in this physical realm. Because this full moon does represent a culmination, a moment of profound clarity. It's going to shed light on what you are doing in your face-to-face environment. It's going to help you tap into that raw essence of being. It's also a little bit of a mirror reflecting your desires. Your desire for recognition, your desire for affection, and your desire to create and for creative fulfillment. You're going to find that the next 4 weeks are going to empower you to plant a seed that's going to carry you over the next probably 4 to 6 years. And this Leo energy ignites a fire within you, urging you to be seen, to express yourself in an unbridled way, to tap into passion and to acknowledge the creative forces that reside within your soul. But given that, this little celestial dance isn't just about personal recognition. We all know that Leos love to be seen, but it's also about weaving your individual brilliance into this group, this mighty Merkaba vessel that we've created here even today together. This cohesive communion. It's not even a collective. The collective is all the energy that you see, even in this picture. The ocean, the skies, the stars, the moon, the rocks, the wind. That's the collective. The birds, the bees, the monkeys, the trees, the humans. That's a collective. We're a communion. We're a community. We are in direct communion with Source God through consciousness and through awareness, even when we don't want to be. So this is where love is emerging as the guiding star of this journey going forward for the next 4 weeks. Venus is in a very pivotal position right now. And love, well, it's the universal force that binds us all together, because that thread's going to connect your heart through love. It's going to help you recognize that interconnectedness of life. Because if you are like me, many of you probably have been feeling a little bit disconnected, maybe a little dejected, not depressed, but maybe repressed, right? There's a difference. Being repressed versus depressed. I'm not sad. I feel stagnant. I feel like I'm on the edge of something. I feel hungry. I feel like the lion. I'm prowling the plains. I'm looking for that connection, right? So under this benevolent light of the full moon, your deepest desires and passions are going to rise to the surface like an unearthed treasure. And it's going to be holding that depth that's in your very soul, that fifth dimensional, three-dimensional connection, the 3D to the 5D, right? Where you understand this whole love journey, soulmate journey, twin flame journey, where you understand all the psychedelics, all the situations are going to start to shine like this profound connection that will permeate everything that you see and do. I just want you to know that with Venus at your back and this Leo full moon, open-heartedness prevails, and a genuine desire to connect will carry you to not only partnerships, friendships, bonds, breakthroughs, romance, but it's going to allow you to connect with your truth, and your truth is where your tribe lives. I'll say it again. Your truth is where your tribe lives, right? Think about that. Your truth is where your tribe lives. How can you find your people? How can you find your group? How can you find your tribe if you're not living your truth? And your truth has to change. Your truth can't be based in the background. It can't be based on what's behind you. Your truth has to be front and center and full, and in a state of finding, in a state of curiosity, in a state of connectedness, in a state of creation. If you're creating from the past, you're not in the present. You're not going to create a future that's going to be different than what you've done. We don't want that any longer. That age is over. We're in the age of Aquarius now. So this full moon is going to bring a little bit of that love to take center stage. It's going to show you that your wounds are actually healed, that your connections can be much stronger when you open your heart to that beautiful openness. And I'm marking this on my own calendar, because I'm like, okay, so Ryan, here's, call yourself out. You know, if I'm pointing one finger, I've got several pointing back at myself. So I need to tap in. I need to tell this to myself. I need to say, hey, come out of the hermit card. Come out of the cave, Ryan. I have all of this knowledge from near deaths and years of study and downloads, and interconnected with a spiritual being named Dorian. And I'm not doing anything with it, or I am, but I'm skating around the peripheral. I'm not going completely for it, because there's fear there, and I'm open enough to say that I have fear, not of failure, but of I have fear of not completing something, not because I will fail at it, but because I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and I don't really want to just be left with nothing. And there was always this deep fear that I had as a child, that I'd never wanted to be homeless. I saw a homeless man when I was younger, and it was frightening. So I've kind of made myself that man, inadvertently trying to avoid him. Isn't that ironic? So this kind of clash, or this cosmic dance that's going on right now, with all these elements coming in, with the age transitioning, with Pluto hitting into Aquarius, with the Leo moon, and all of this Venus energy, it's going to empower you to confront these challenges with unwavering courage and the confidence that only comes from the lion. And it's going to remind you, yes, like Glinda the Good Witch said to the lion when he's like, "But I wanted a heart, and you've had it all the time." So this is to remind you to assert yourself. A need to come to the expense of others, right? Needs that don't come at the expense of others, rather, that will help you to fill in your own gaps, that you're not blocking, deleting, you're moving at spiritual light speed. So it's like, okay, think of it like this. Have any of you seen the movie Tarzan? Or Tarzan swinging from vine to vine? If Tarzan doesn't let go of the vine that he's holding on to, it's not going to work out too well. He's going to lose momentum and fall to the forest floor, or it's going to fuck him up and he's going to hit a tree, right? I'm just saying. So think of the lessons that you've learned in life as those vines. You need to keep moving. So you got to let go of the lesson but only bring the light with you. Only bring the good. Only bring what you need that will grow goodness, not trauma, not drama, don't harbor hate, don't harbor things, right? Because when you harbor something, it only hurts you. And then you end up hurting others, as I know from personal experience, because when you're hurting, you share it. There's no other way, because we're communal beings. So heal by knowing who you are and moving forward and being in the flow. And this moon's giving you a personal invitation to shine that light and encouraging you to do the same with others, and to love and compassion be that guiding light on this journey to lead you to that place of unity and understanding. This full moon is basically going to allow love to reign supreme. It is the catalyst for transformation. It is the gentle force that guides us upwards to that brighter future. It is that jumping off point from one earth to the next. And as we learn to navigate these celestial energies and listen to these cosmic messages, we're encouraged to be fearless in our pursuit of love, and fearless in that pursuit of understanding and listening and being open. And then we are courageous in our personal growth. Now, today's number, I like numerology because I like to blend all of the sciences and spiritualities together. But today's number, when you add up 0, 1, 2, and 2, 5, and 20, and 24, you get 7. And the energy of 7 is like an envelope. It's holding whispers from your intuition about introspection, grace, and tapping into the truth, your truth, so that we can really love you. Give us a shot. I'm going to give you guys a shot to really love me by getting to know me as much as possible, by getting naked and running around all online, in person, everything, just being myself fully. Not that I haven't been, but showing up more and more and showing the depth of that truth so that I can feel that love, that connection even deeper, because I don't want to do this alone. I can't do this alone. And I'm calling out and asking for help, for support, for communion, for people to stand and to call out to God and say, we're here. Hear us. Because the universe in this number 7 encourage us to look inward, to take that pause from the hustle and bustle, and to delve into that well of our soul with that beautiful gift of introspection, to peer into that pool that you've created of the present moment, where those ripples reveal the profound insights waiting to be discovered, where you're not afraid to swim in those deep waters, where you look out at this picture on your screen right now, and there's no fear there's no sharks, there's no tide, there's no torment, there's no trauma. You just can swim out into the depths of the spirit. And in this realm of numerology, the 7 is always held a sacred space, a sacred connection. It's a symbol of deep knowing. It's an invitation to seek wisdom, to go beyond the surface, to allow love to be your central theme, It takes on a higher meaning, a spiritual context as well. 7, lucky 7. There's so much going on with 7. But love is the main guiding force. And I'm not talking about the superficial box of chocolates kind of love. I'm not talking about the kind of love that just wears a ring but doesn't mean anything. I'm talking not about the love that you just have to have because you're related and you sit grinding your teeth at Thanksgiving. I'm talking about the love that comes with free will, with free choice, with your voice, with your ability to be yourself and to be seen and loved and appreciated by the people around you, to have that profound understanding of yourself, to be able to stand in this world like a lighthouse, bringing people to safety, supporting that inner exploration and helping guide others as well. Tapping into that love, that Age of Aquarius love, right? The Age of Aquarius in all of this, it is a new era. I mean, we stand at the threshold. We don't have a full year in the Age of Aquarius yet, but this year's going to get pretty close, closer than we've been. And we could argue that, it's just blah, 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 blah. It's just whatever. But I believe it's important. And if I believe it's important, it takes on a new characteristic in my concepts. And if you agree with me, then we agree together and we create a new reality. And this age is defined not by the stars, but by the qualities that bring forth humanity. Your sign doesn't owe you or own you or give you an excuse to be something. This is the call to go beyond, to be bigger than what you were born, to become reborn. This beautiful picture of the water reminds me of the act of the Aquarius, the compassion, the nurturing the seeds of love that have existed inside of you since you've been a little tiny toddler. And as we embrace this Leo full moon and this transition and this new era, prepare your heart to be a torchbearer of love in this new age. A lighthouse is stable and steady, but I want you to be one of those Olympic runners carrying that torch, that Promethean torch, everywhere you go. I don't want you to just to stand on a hillside knowing who you are. I want you to go into the fray with me. Go into the streets. Go into the caves. Go into the hearts and the souls. Go into the spaces and places where people are afraid to tread. Go in there with that torch, with that light, and say, I love you. I love you with a love that transcends race and religion and sexuality and nationality. I love you with something that recognizes our shared humanity and binds us to this tapestry of compassion. Because in this Age of Aquarius, it's not going to be easy. It's telepathy. If we all were living our truth and telling the truth through telepathy right now, I guarantee you some people would be pissed off. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be powerful. And this is going to be a cornerstone, your service, your mission, to your own sanity, to your own connection with Source, and understanding that unity. And that's why I love the fact that 7, today's numerology, is intertwined to the 7 arcana card of the Chariot. And this resonates so deeply with this, everything we've been saying, because it symbolizes not just showing up and being seen and moving forward and standing in the flow, success, determination, the power to take control of your destinies. It's about your imagine as a charioteer. It's about grabbing the reins in hand and navigating the twists and turns of life's journey. You've got control now. Klaus Schwab doesn't control you. The World Economic Forum doesn't control you. The CV doesn't control you. The government doesn't control you. They can confine you, but they cannot undermine you. They can close in around you, but they can't hold you hostage inside. Burn brilliantly. Burn through the bonds that have been around you. Raise your energy. Raise the vibration. raise that energetic connection to God. Because as we get up on this chariot, as we get into this chariot of existence, and that love starts to emerge from the North Star, and it guides us and illuminates our path ahead. I got goosebumps all over. Good God. Love is not merely an emotion. It's the force that propels us forward. It gives us the courage to conquer every challenge. The chariot reminds us that the pursuit of that, the goals, the desires, and love should be our driving force. It's the fuel that propels us to triumph. Not just for yourself, but for your greater good. Because your greater good is God. And the greater good of your brother, father, lover, enemy is also God. It's time to get beyond this. In this dance of numbers and cards, this profound message. Love is no longer a passive force. Love is the only engine of your existence, the power that will propel you forward so you do not fall behind. The light that will guide you through the darkest night. You have the power to tread over serpents and scorpions. Today, we stand beneath the full moon in Leo, and we are going to let love be our compass, which we will navigate in the chariot through our life. We will never, ever be at a more important time in humanity than we are right here. You chose specifically to come in, my friend, to be born at this time, ready for battle, ready to break free, ready to bust out, to allow your hearts to brim with gratitude, to offer up prayers for love that will envelope all of us, that will connect us all and sustain us all, that will plant seeds that will last generations. In this moment, you will recognize love as the universal force that will unite even the fabric of space and time and transcend all things. Because you're weaving that divine thread, that silver thread that I said earlier, where you hold it to your third eye and you send that thread to someone else's third eye and you send them a message, you send them energy, you weave through the souls, you connect in that tapestry, you as above, so below, sending an email, send a spirit mail. Don't text me, send me a spiritual text. It's time to release the barriers that have been hindering the flow of love within you. It's time to trust in your divine guidance. It's time to picture yourself as that radiant light descending from the heavens. It's time for you to find that gift of love in your own hands. This ethereal light that's coming from the moon is going to gently enter your crown chakra tonight, the gateway to your higher self. And it's going to touch you. And when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to feel different. It's going to carry away this doubt that you have about yourself, not being able to connect, not being able to download, not being able to divinate. And when you surrender, when you accept that you are connected to Source, and you tap into the depth of your heart, you're going to feel this divine light. And it's going to move through every energy center like a river of pure love. And it's going to purify and revitalize and harmonize your whole self. You're going to feel it in every crevice and every crack, even your butt crack. And it's going to be grace. It's going to taste sweet and spicy. And as it swirls through your throat, let it cleanse your words. Let it allow you to speak with love and compassion. And as it dances through your heart, may it open up your deeper connections with empathy and intuition. And it bathes your sacral chakra as it caresses you. Let it ignite your passion. Let that fuel your creativity. Because in this sacred space, surrounded by divine presence, you are supported, you are cherished, you are uplifted, and with each breath, with each inhale, your love will penetrate all fear and doubt. Your heart is a beacon of love and understanding. Now I'm going to close this one section. If you don't want to continue, you can leave from this minute on. Exactly 40 MI. As we stand together in this benevolent light of the Leo full moon, may it radiate energy. May it infuse us with an unwavering courage and boundless creativity and love that knows no bounds. Feel this love. Feel this cosmic fire. Ignite your path with this joyous completion, connection with this new age. I invite you to truly believe in the power of love and let this driving force behind every action and every word and every thought take you to the next level. Just for one moment, close your eyes with me and just envision a world where love is the currency, where connection and compassion are the communication between every being. And know that we are united by those silver threads of consciousness. And we're interwoven, and no one can separate us. No one can cut our communication. Because each of us is a vital node, a vital connected point in this tapestry. And as we stand together with our hearts on fire with love, and we create this profound transformation in the world, we are understanding we're not just merely bound, we are boundless, and love elevates us. And through love, we transcend the limitations of fear and prejudice and division. We will not allow or settle for separation any longer. We will embrace a future where unity and compassion and enlightenment are the only outcome. So let us move forward with purpose and passion, knowing that we carry the torch of love into the uncharted territories of this new age. And may your life be a testament to the beauty of love's enduring flame. Carry that torch. Blessed be. So more to be. And if you would like to continue on, I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and we're going to do a meditation, a transmutation. We're going to bring a new level of love to the forum of this YouTube. And you can come back and do it if you like. I'll put a link to where the meditation starts. And if you have the time and the space right now, or if you're coming back, will you sit with me and find a quiet and comfortable place to sit, to relax, and gently close your eyes. And take that breath in with all the beauty that it brings. That breath is a gift, that cleansing breath in. It's God connecting with you. And hold on to it. Don't just exhale immediately. Let that breath sit with you. Let it communicate to you. How do you think you tap into intuition and telepathy? You become one with all elements. When you take that deep breath in, oh my God, what a gift. Hold it in. Sit with it. Get to know it. Let it feed your body. Don't just release it. You deserve it. And then when you feel it completely connected and exhausted, you exhale that back into the ether so that it can refuel all around you to fuel the cycle of life. And as you continue to breathe in deeply and hold that breath, that beautiful breath, and then release it as part of this ecosystem. Let go of any tension or stress in your body. Rock into the earth, relax, just rock a little bit. Find that center point, that deep connection to the ground. And then take another deep breath. And this time inhaling pure healing energy. Feel it moving through your whole body. Feel it connecting. It's calling to you. It's filling your blood, filling your body, healing the cells. And as you exhale, it takes out all of the worries, all of the doubts, all of the death. Just feel yourself sinking into the support beneath you, whether it's a chair or a cushion or the ground. Just know that you're safe. You're supported. This space is protected. And begin to turn your attention inward. And imagine yourself standing under a full moon. Picture it illuminating the sky. Feel its gentle glow, its silvery light reflecting on your skin. Feel the energy of this moon, this beautiful mirror. It's reflecting your innermost desires, your courage. It's connecting you to the creativity inside of you. Sense the love that emanates from the cosmos. A warm and unifying force, flowing through those silver threads that bind us all. And with each breath, visualize that beautiful silver light filling your heart, warming it like the sun. And as you exhale, send waves of love outwards. Send it to someone right now, the first person in your mind. Tell them, I see you. I'm sorry. I love you. And thank you. And visualize their heart filling with love, encompassing every being on this planet. Imagine these waves of love connecting hearts across the world, dissolving barriers, fostering understanding. Envision a world where love knows no borders, where compassion reigns supreme, where unity is our purpose. See it reflected in the moon. See the world bathed in that gentle light of love and unity coming from the moon. And in this sacred moment, set your intention and seal it with love. Feel it, understand what this is, and know that this intention is an extension of your love, of your compassion, and that you and all of your actions, all of your words, have such an impact on the entire world. Continue to breathe, soaking in this silver light from the moon, feeling that love and unity. Feel your heart expanding, your spirit lifting, your connection to the universe deepening. And when you breathe in, remember to hold that breath. That breath is God's breath. Don't just let it go. You deserve it. Take it as deep as you can. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, carrying the love and the unity of this session into your day. And remember that you're a vital part of this grand tapestry of existence. And your love has the power to create positive change in the world. And as you continue about your day, Visualize this world of love and let your actions be guided by your heart. Embrace this new age with an open heart, the spirit of love, and in knowing that no matter what, it will bring us together in the end. And take a deep breath, and when you're ready, come back to this present moment, carrying that sense of love and unity with you. Wow. I just want to thank all of you for being here, for being in agreement, for opening your heart. There is a God bigger than a book, a God so big that we could never name it. We could never please it with our works. A God so big that it goes beyond judgment. A God so powerful that it put all of this into existence at once. That it could show up from so many aspects, in so many ways, to touch so many people at one time. Don't be afraid of prayer. Don't be afraid of saying God. Don't be afraid of believing that you're a creation. Go beyond the dogma. Go beyond the books. Go beyond the religions. Go beyond the buildings. Go beyond the monetary values that are associated with the old age. Go into the deepest well of your heart. Go into the chamber of souls that your most beautiful self sits in daily. And tap into that source. If you would like a full reading, reach out. If you need assistance, ask. Peace, light, and love. I will see you all soon. And have a beautiful morning, evening, and afternoon wherever you're at. And you can reach me at info@ryankeys.com. And be sure to follow me on Instagram at ryankeys2love. And be ready for the new shift. I'll see you soon on the other side.